Welcome everybody to this new episode of Girlstalk. Talk by faith, not by sight. And of course, I'm here with my beautiful sister Chanel. Hey Chanel,
Hi guys. Hi. How are
how
you,
are you doing,
Alicia?
girl?
Oh, I was I was about to ask you. No, I'm doing great. How
Yeah,
are you? Yes.
perfect. I'm going doing
Good.
good. I'm doing good. Yeah,
Yeah.
excited
Amen.
to be here again to record
Yes.
some new episodes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there is, like you and I talk about, and there are so many subjects that are
Yes.
burning on the inside that want to come out. So
Yeah.
I'm
That needs
excited.
to be
I'm
discussed.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, let's do this. Let's do
Let's
this.
do
I'm
this.
ready.
Yeah. So today's topic.
Today's topic.
Yeah.
s- Come spit it
I
out. What is
okay.
the topic
Okay.
today?
So today's topic will be how to deal with the vessels of the enemy. Okay, so people who are
Mm-hmm.
being influenced, who are being used by the devil, the enemy, without them even having to know that they are being used, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The
Yeah.
vessels. Yeah. Vessels to the enemy. Yeah. That's a beautiful subject.
Yeah.
Since a little sidestep, because that's what I do. We are reading a book on this topic at the moment because
Yeah.
we started
Yeah.
a how say that, a book club.
A book club, yes, love it.
Yeah, uh, it's just three people right now.
Yeah.
Um, you, Dorinda, and I. Uh, Kevin
Yeah.
is not going to participate at this
He's
moment. He
not
told
gonna.
us. He told me
Okay.
not at this
Yeah.
moment. I told you up front, but Dorinda, you and I, we are reading a book, and it's regarding this topic. So
Yeah.
I think it's a very nice subject to talk about today because
Yeah. Like it
girlfriend,
connects. Yeah.
you know, there are a lot of vessels around us.
Exactly. Yeah.
We talk about many on often many occasions. So
Mm.
okay,
So
so
yeah,
start
let's
this
start.
conversation, girl.
So I
I'm
think it's
enjoying my cup of cappuccino.
yeah,
So
girl, enjoy it.
if
Enjoy
I
it.
look distracted,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
still with you, but I'm
You're
enjoying
just
also.
drinking your coffee. No, that's okay. I'm drinking tea, so I'm having tea. No, but yeah, the topic. So I do like I don't know about you when you first started to
Hmm.
become aware like that people actually could be used by the enemy. Because for me, I think like I was and like late no let me say correctly begin 20s maybe even before
Okay.
that like when I was about
Hmm.
19 I would say 19,
Hmm.
18. Yeah, so when I got
Okay.
serious about my faith and everything, and I just started to see people who were acting normally before,
Hmm.
they were they were
Hmm.
suddenly turning against me, or
Yeah, they
like
were
the
acting
closer
up.
I got
Yeah.
to Papa, they were turning against me, and I was like so confused at
Hmm.
first because like, what do you mean? Like, we were good, we were having a great time, and all of a sudden you don't like the way I'm behaving, or so it wasn't adding up. Something wasn't making sense, to say it like that. And that's
Mm.
when I started to realize that, listen,
Mm.
the same way that we are being used by Papa God, the enemy is using people as well. So for me, that was a
Hmm.
bit when it started. I don't know about you. Yeah.
I had no. You say, oh, early 20s, maybe 19. I'm
2020.
like,
Yeah, yeah.
I
No,
was
before that.
slow.
Oh, even later. Oh, okay. Okay,
Girl,
okay, okay.
stop. No, I was
Yeah,
slow.
yeah. Yeah,
When
yeah.
I tell you I was slow. Like the part, I need to be honest, from the start of my life, um, sometimes you have a calling on your life. I
Mm,
never knew that there was a calling on my life.
yeah.
And, um, but the enemy knew there was a calling on my life because I had a form of cancer
Mm.
that is really rare. And it's how do you say that? It's a genetic thing, and I
Ah,
had it, but nobody else in my family has it. And
okay.
yeah, and I don't have the gen in me, you know. So
Okay.
that's an attack. I had a form of
Yeah.
cancer that you normally don't just get if nobody else in your family has it.
Yeah.
And I don't have the gen in my DNA. So
Mm,
it's miraculous. So that's the first
yeah.
time he tried. There are many more occasions. Um, but what he succeeded in making me bitter.
Hmm.
So he
Yeah.
was using people uh, to come against me to make me bitter. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get it.
But the point is, I was really naive. I didn't understand why people would do certain stuff, things to me. And I didn't understand. And you know who
Yeah.
shook me? Her name is Cindy
Ooh.
Mesas. She
Ooh, we
was
love
like,
that.
yeah, no. So that's why I was slow
Yeah.
because that's just a couple of years ago. And she was like,
Yeah.
"No, that's a spirit."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, no, Alicia, that's a spirit." And I was like, "Oh
I can
yeah."
hear her voice already.
And
But
I,
yeah.
you understand, you know in what manner
Yeah.
she did it, right?
Yeah.
And she before that, I heard it before, but it
Mm.
never touched the inside. You understand? Never touched my
Yeah.
heart. And she was like, "No,
That's the
those
whole
are spirits
spirit.
talking through people. No,
Yeah.
you need to hush them." And I'm like, "Okay,
Oh,
okay."
okay.
So I was slow.
Yeah.
So good for you.
Yeah.
I'm a
Yeah.
little
No.
older, so that's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. Like I
So
think that
no, I was
yeah. No, I wanted to say in this day and age, like you can look up a lot of things, regarding the faith and everything. So I think that makes it different. Like we just live in a digital, time. So
different era, yeah.
maybe that's why. Yeah,
Hmm.
exactly. Yeah. So I don't
Yeah.
know.
No, no, I was really slow, but
Yeah.
and still, and then even though she shook me because she shook me and she shook me on many occasions,
Yeah.
because I told you, and she shook me hard. Like I was like,
Wow.
why would somebody do that to me? Like one thing about me, and that's the thing I need to let this out. I see it. I need to talk about it.
Yeah.
I know I have the purest heart. Nobody can tell me different.
Mm.
But the thing is, I'm so direct, and not everybody can
Yeah.
handle my direct. But with me being direct, people oftentimes take that as being rude or arrogant, or
Mm.
but that's not what I'm doing. 'Cause we had a conversation. I'm gonna go deeper
Yeah.
into that
Yeah.
conversation I had this week. Um, People mistake my directness for madness of whatever,
Mm.
anger or
Yeah.
whatever. And
Mm.
but my heart is pure. So I'm not here to hurt nobody.
No,
Like even when
definitely
people
not.
hurt me, I'm praying for them. Like some
Yeah.
people curse the people, I don't
Mm.
curse the people because I know
No.
they're a vessel of the enemy, but
Mm.
I still pray for them to be saved. You understand
Because
what I'm
they
saying?
need it. Yeah,
So
definitely.
yeah, that's what I think. How are we going to come to the throne if we curse everybody, all Papa's children, because they were used by the enemy? I've been
Yeah,
used by the
no.
enemy many times before. So
Yeah,
how can I judge
same.
people? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So um I know for sure my heart is pure, and of course every now and then I do devious stuff, but not
Mm.
devious like devious. I do stuff that
Yeah,
I'm, I'm like, ooh, why, Alicia, would you
I
do that?
shouldn't have.
You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah,
Mm.
that's not, and that's also being a vessel of the enemy, because when you are not standing for what you did something that was not in line with Papa, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
But the reason why I became this dear direct, this is the conversation you and I had, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The reason why I became direct, I did not like confrontation. Even though, because there was nothing between 0 and 100 for me,
Mm.
if you would upset me, I would fight you. But I would never
Yeah.
come to you, why did you say something like that? I just,
No.
um, there was a voice that would tell me what the person meant by saying what they said. But
Mm.
sometimes you just say something in a manner because you're in a rush, but you're not being mean. And
No.
Papa told me you need to confront the person and ask what they meant. And even I told you, Anastasia, my friend, she was like,
Mm.
Alicia, I need to go. You need to have a confrontation. I was like, no, no. That's what I've been taught also by my mother.
Yeah.
And one day, Papa told me you need to start confronting people. And
Mm.
I just started like now maybe 3 4 years ago, and I just started doing that. And now
Yeah.
people think I'm intense because I confront you. But I rather confront you than make up my own story.
Yeah.
I don't want no devil in my ear telling me, you see how Chanel talked to you? Did you see
Mm.
what Chanel
Yeah.
you see
Listening
her?
to
I don't
lies.
want that.
Yeah. You know, you
Yes.
want things to be
So
cleared up. Yeah.
I know. So it's better for me to say, Chanel, you said that to me the other day. What did you mean by that?
Yeah.
And then you can explain. And maybe you're picking a fight, but then I know, and then I can
Exactly.
go away. But if I don't know, sometimes, and I get confronted like, you are too direct. You are so direct. I had to become direct. To
Yeah.
Papa told me to do that to protect myself. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Wow.
That's how he
Yeah.
protects me. Yeah.
Hmm. And it's also a way of protecting, I would say, your limits, your boundaries, you know? Like some
Yeah.
people, they just don't listen. So when you start to protect guard your boundaries, all of a sudden
Mm-hmm.
they are how do you say that? Offended. They are
Offended. Thank you,
offended.
girl.
Yeah,
Thank you. Yeah.
yeah.
You're
So
offended.
like all
Yeah.
of a sudden they
But
are offended. Yeah.
yeah, they are offended because you set limits, and
Yeah.
that's another thing. Because I'm going off topic. I'm so sorry, but
No,
that's the
it's
other thing
okay.
with vessels of the enemy, like with people being offended. That's also the enemy, because if your
Yeah.
heart is pure, you can talk about something.
Mm,
I don't really get offended that easy. I do get
yeah.
offended every now and then. Like this week, I just told you a story about something that transpired,
Yeah.
and I got offended, but I don't want to live in offense, so I had to take a step back, and now I feel mercy for the person. That's what I told
Mm,
you. I need to
yeah.
keep the person in prayer. You understand what I'm
Yes.
saying? You
Yeah.
cannot stay
That's
in
good.
that, because that's
Mm-mm.
that's not that's not from Papa. But
No,
sometimes you need to put your guard up, so the person cannot shoot his arrows towards you anymore. So you
exactly.
can uh, come up with a strategy. Sorry,
Mm,
because we are the ones that need to stop the speaking spirits,
yeah.
right?
We need to shut it down. Yeah. Like the
Yeah,
attacks are coming, that's a fact. But what we are going to do next, that's what matters. So yeah, how
yeah.
we handle them. Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
You can.
yeah, yeah.
The thing is, you know better than I do. Uh, we can wait for Papa to solve it, but we have the authorities to solve the problems. We have the authority
Mm,
to speak to the spirit and bind it
yeah,
and dismiss it and whatever. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah,
So you know
definitely.
better than I, because you were
I was
faster
yeah,
than I was,
yeah.
because I was really really slow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like,
That's okay.
yeah, I
Everybody
almost
goes
get
in their
how
own
do you say that,
pace.
shy.
No, don't be, don't be. Yeah. No, but that's a real talk.
Hmm.
Yeah. Like setting the boundaries and everything. And I just feel like by listening to the Holy Spirit, like when he's telling you something, okay, you need to set this and this boundary. I believe that is also for a cause. It's a cause because he
Yeah.
already knows, what the person is going through, whether he's influenced or not. Like he already knows. So when
Hmm.
he tells something, it is for us to take the action and guard ourselves and be mindful and
Yeah.
be like, okay,
Yeah.
vigilant,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
okay, be careful because this person is doing
Hmm.
A and B, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
important. Yeah, yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And of course, the person that is being the vessel,
yeah.
they watch your move, they watch your reaction.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So if you say you're a woman of God or man of God, and you act like a worldly person,
They're gonna throw it in your
they
face.
see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
why would they trust you to give their heart to Jesus? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. I hear you.
But
That's
but back to the
but
topic.
yes.
Many times the attacks that you get on your life, right,
Mm.
are attacks on the things or on the people that are most important to you. right? We can agree on
Wait,
that.
can you repeat that again? Because
Okay.
there was
The
a
most attacks we get in life are
mm,
regarding the people that are most important to you,
mm,
and many times the attacks you have are towards your calling. You
yes.
see, so example, when you give live teachings or teachings, whatever this is what you do, what we're doing right now, and
Mm,
you get a text on your voice.
yeah,
You understand?
yeah,
That's to block the calling.
exactly. Yeah.
You know, um, give an example. Please give me an example.
For me, I can
Mhm.
get like nasty headaches. So like headaches that just cause me to not be able to do anything. Like I wouldn't call it migraines or
Mhm.
anything, but like I'm just out to say it like that. Something like that. So
Mhm.
it can be like a physical attack on you, also mentally, definitely also mentally, for you to stop
Yeah.
doing what you are called to do, or that Papa God has
Amen.
asked you to
Yeah.
do. Yeah. No, but it's so important to just be able to see, to discern those attacks, because it can start with something
Yeah.
simple like what you were saying, an attack on your voice. So maybe you start, your voice is getting raspy, and you just be like, oh,
Mhm.
I'm getting sick a little, or with a headache,
Mhm.
I might lay down for a second. It's important to be able to
Mhm.
discern those moments, because like you need to know when you need to step up, because otherwise you're gonna lay
Yeah.
there, I don't know, 1 2 3 days. Meanwhile, you are not supposed to be laying down. You need to be doing what you're called to be doing.
Yeah.
Like get up, wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But
that's
I'm gonna say
important.
something. Okay, because you had the attack, you are going through the attack right now, right?
Yeah.
With the headache.
Yeah.
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 But
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, after this session, it's gonna be gone because it sees it cannot stop you. You understand what I'm saying? That
Yes.
gives you a blessing
Yeah.
because it sees you're gonna proceed anyway. So it doesn't matter what he's trying to throw your way. You're gonna proceed. You're gonna do
Continue.
it
Yeah.
anyway. So
Yeah.
there is a blessing in being persistent, and there's a
Amen.
blessing in how do you say that, going forward, and
Yeah.
not be stopped. Because I need to be honest with you,
Mm.
um open and raw, I've been going through so many attacks from so many different angles the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And even though Alicia's word, Papa gave me a vision to change what we're doing with Alicia's word,
The
right?
concept.
He
Yeah.
gave me a vision.
Mm-hmm.
um and I really want to do that because I want to do what he's doing. Like, let's be honest, I quit my job to do this,
Full time.
so it's
Yeah.
I'm not serious about this. I quit my job. We lost the
Mm.
whole income to be
Yeah.
able to do what I'm doing. So, it's
You
serious
need to.
business.
Yeah. It's serious. Yeah.
I, serious. Like, we could have used this the extra the
Yeah.
second income. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Mm.
I chose to follow Papa, and this is what I want to do. This is what I need to do. But the
Mm.
thing is, I got so many attacks that every now and then, what I'm going to be persistent and I'm going to keep doing it. I get demotivated. You understand what I'm saying? I'm like,
Yeah.
what am I doing for? And of course, I know I'm reaching somebody, even though it's
Amen.
one person,
One person,
but a
you're
lot of people.
reaching them. Amen.
I'm good with that. That's good. At first, I was like, oh, the views, oh, but even if you touch one soul, it's enough for me.
That's
You
already a
know?
blessing. Amen. Yeah.
Yeah. But then every now and then, like the last couple of weeks, I'm like, okay, that those are many attacks
Mm.
because I'm going to do something new or something bigger, something you want to stop me, and
Yeah.
it's tiring, but just continue doing what you do.
Continue. Keep on going. Yeah.
Yeah, keep on
Yeah.
going. It's there's a blessing in that because he's gonna try to use his pawns
Mm.
to stop you,
Yeah.
but that's the thing about authority. If you know who you are, you can stop it.
You can stop it. You can stop
Yeah.
it. You will stop it. You just have to.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think it's beautiful how you are so open about it because it's real. Like a lot of time people don't realize that, studying ministry and everything, it's serious business. It's not as
It
easy as
is.
it looks like. And
Mm. It
you
takes a
become
lot of
like,
time.
yeah, you become like a target, like a very visible target for the enemy, because now you are
Yeah.
open, in the open, preaching the word of God. You are doing His will. He's not gonna like that,
Yeah.
so he's gonna try and attack
Mm.
you. You know,
Yeah. Or
you,
discredit
your family
you.
discourage you.
Yeah.
It's a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
It's
people
a real
really need
thing.
to understand. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
You
yeah,
forget about. Hmm?
no, no, continue.
You forget about the part how much time a ministry takes.
Yeah,
You put a
that as
lot of
well.
effort into something,
Mm,
and sometimes I'm really honest. This is something that's my problem, and
mm,
it's not per se a problem, but it's something
you,
uh, for me. Yeah.
yeah.
Uh, I when I look at the views and the how do you say it, the
Uh,
interaction, I'm like,
yeah.
oh, what am I doing this for? But I'm
Mm.
not doing it for me. So it doesn't matter what my ego wants or needs. So
Yeah.
that's I'm happy that I can that I understand that. But every now and then I'm like, okay, I'm putting in so much time and so much effort because I'm doing this like multiple days a week,
Yeah.
preparing social media, everything
Mhm.
in I'm not even doing it by myself. You are helping me.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
husband is helping me. So
Yeah.
a lot of people are putting a lot of time into this ministry. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
Yeah.
sometimes you're like, okay, okay, like financially, every now and then I'm like, I need to get a job. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I hear you.
And then
Same.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I can get a job, but on
Mm.
the other hand, I'm not going to spend the time on the ministry as I would like to. You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And as you
So
should, I believe. Yeah.
yeah, it's a tug of
Mm.
this is tug of war, and
Yeah.
it's not my warfare to how do you say that?
Yeah. To
I
to
I don't
have
have to fight
to.
this war. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I leave it at Papa, and I know, there will be solutions to everything, and I
Amen.
just
He's
trust
gonna
him and put it
provide.
in his hands.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah. And I
because
do. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
hmm?
No,
No,
go
no, no, no.
ahead.
I'm no girl.
Oh, okay. No, I wanted to say, no, that like regarding the topic, like the vessels, I don't know about you, but how do the people in your how do you say that? In your circle, like, respond to you doing this full time? Like, I don't know, because they can also and will be used as vessels sometimes, like people making
Mm-hmm,
comments like, okay, why are you doing this? Are you sure you should do this?
mm-hmm,
So people in your direct
hmm.
circle, they will be able to discourage you and just trying to tear you
Yeah.
down and you're calling. I don't know about you, like I've dealt with it, but yeah,
Mm,
or
that's a
not so much
good
maybe.
question.
Yeah.
Write it down. We're gonna answer that
Okay,
in
okay. And
part
then
two,
in
because
part two,
otherwise
okay.
this is going to take. Write it down,
Too
girl.
long. Yeah.
Um, this is going to be too long of an answer because I need to have your answer also.
Yeah, yeah,
And
definitely.
we need to dedicate enough time to this question, this and this answer.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take this
Answer it in
to
the
next
next one.
week,
Yeah, yeah,
part
yeah.
two.
Part two,
So
yeah.
I part two. It's a good question.
Yeah.
Uh, so I want to thank everybody for watching the first episode of season two.
Woo, woo, that's a wrap. Yes.
Okay. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone for taking your time to listen to what Papa tells us to talk about.
Yeah.
Thank you for sticking with us. And don't forget to tell your friends and your family and whomever needs to hear. Share the content, like the content, subscribe to the channel,
Hype.
s-
Yeah.
uh, follow us on other social media platforms, Alicia's Word and Grace for My Soul, because there's a lot more coming.
Amen.
And there's so much we want to talk to you about and so much stuff Papa wants us to share. So stick with us. and give us feedback, because I would like to have feedback. What do you think? Do you
Same.
like this show? You don't
Yeah.
like the show? You like, let us know,
Let us know. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. So, do you
Yes.
want to add something?
No, you said it all perfectly. So thank you
Yeah, my
guys and
mouth
see you
hurts.
next week. No, no,
See you next week,
that's good. See you
people.
next week.
Have a blessed
Bye.
one. Bye bye.